I'm not hitting the ball, I'm catching the ball. You don't have to hit the world's greatest drop just to get to B.
The drop shot is going to be hit more slowly. You can use that time to work your way forward.
You guys, it's Jilly B. There is so much bad instruction out there on the internet, which is why I made this video. But I do save some secret stuff for my in-person camps that I do right here on a monthly basis in beautiful Newport Beach. Where was I? That I do right here in beautiful Newport Beach, California. And of course, this year we've got Maui, Baja, and Grand Cayman. So head to jillybcamps.com, check out the schedule. I hope to meet you in person.
This is called transition. Notice where I'm not. I'm not in the zone of depth. When we make contact with the ball here, what was that ball actually on its way to doing? Out. Really hard to counter from here, really hard to reset from here, really hard to judge out balls from here. We never want to make contact with the ball here. But if your only job is to go from A to B, now we're talking. If you want to level up, this is the zone for you to practice the most in. Full stop. Scott, try and win the point. Come on down.
Yeah, when Jill told me the theme of this camp is if you touch it, you make it, this is very much where the pros separate themselves.
Yep.
Because every ball they touch, they make, and even from here. And amateurs from here, not so much.
This is my transition. Let me know what you notice. That's a good ball. If I have to lunge for a ball, and this is what we talked a lot about, it's gonna be my leg that's going first. It's not gonna be my paddle. So if you came to my last camp, we talked about the cone of power. Every ball I hit in pickleball is within this cone, the cone of power. The second I get outside my knees, outside the cone, I'm toast. So one thing you might notice, yeah, so like Scott just tried to pull me and I'm moving my legs first. To make sure, yeah, like almost like a libero in volleyball, I'm gonna catch it. Guys, don't watch Scott. I'm gonna catch it, just watch me for now. Way in front of me, just like on the fourths, Debbie. And if I have to move, so anything else, you guys notice how low I am maybe? Trying to get my head under the height of the ball.
I missed.
How much am I swinging? So I don't know if you guys can tell that my contact point is so far away from me. I think a lot of pros teach like resets. Get it real close to you. It's really hard. It's hard. Some pros do have great resets close to them, but usually if you're letting it get close to you, it's also gotten away from you. So we have to feel like we're a catcher or a libero, and it's always getting caught in this cone.
She did not hit the ball back to me. She used whatever pace I had, she used it. If I hit it hard, she used that pace. If I didn't hit it hard, she still wouldn't swing at it, but it makes her shot easier. She's like, oh, you're gonna hit it soft to me? Good, I can just hit this thing soft back to you. I think one of the errors, one of the most common errors is people want to hit the ball. And it's like, she did not really, she never overhit it. She kind of found the right level of swing on every one of these. So it's like, yes, she got in front of it, but she also like her length of swing and her contact was really good every time. And that is something amateurs don't do. They kind of, they hit too much. Too hard for it to be a reset, but at least the too hard is in. I don't want you hitting everything softly, landing short, but we gotta find the right.
Yeah, he's totally right, you guys. I'm not hitting the ball, I'm catching the ball.
Let me add, one thing I didn't do is I didn't give her a lot of volleys.
Yep.
Because at the pro level, and if I'm hitting with her for real, and if I give her,
Yep.
if we're doing this and I give her that ball, I usually get hit with it.
Yeah.
So I have been trained to, like, I got to get it down, otherwise I'm getting hit. But you guys, you need to handle this ball because you're going to get a lot of it. So that, as a feeder, if you're working on your game, it's like you would like this ball to get down here. So, but that is a ball you're going to get.
Nice. My first miss. Here's what it's not. So it's not close to us. It's not swings. It's just, I'm way out in front. It's a catch. Another way to think about it is it's a do nothing. And the good news is, Scott, what are you doing? What is going on here? What is going on here? The good news is once you do it right one time, and this might be the first time in your life you ever do it right. Once you do it right one time, you will never forget the feeling. So it's a lot more lower body movement than I was doing, but I like it. I like that she's moving her legs before anything else, and her contact point is so in front of her. Yeah, good. The truth is, when your mechanics are good and you're gonna meet the ball in front of you, good. Even your misses start to go in. Good. 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 I like how in front of the ball Julie is. She's not really hitting the ball. It's like, right, like I think she's kind of over exaggerating her movement, but I don't mind that.
You said be a caricature, so be a caricature.
I said I don't mind it. Out in front, moving laterally. Out in front, moving laterally. I like it.
Another common mistake I see people, as it comes to them, they go like this.
Yes.
Well, now their paddle's pointing at the floor, and it's going to be bad, unless they get it back to here again. When I do this, I just keep it. It starts open, and it just stays open. I don't take it back here. And so, Julie, your paddle, every time you hit it, it's nice and open. I was giving some of my people a hard time about moving their feet too much because when I was feeding them the ball, I was not giving them time.
Yeah.
And you don't always have the luxury of time. And so a lot of times when you're doing this, it's in an extremely defensive
Gotta be
position
stable.
where someone's hitting it hard at you. So footwork often is not, the most you might have is a half step to a ball here. But again, it's like, whatever that is, my paddle is going to meet it wide open.
Yep.
Because I want to.
So this is the culmination of everything we've been working on. Can we go A to B to C? And I want you to notice the most important part is going to happen at the B, and tell me what it is that you see specifically or here. There's the B. Okay, I'm going to drop. Here's my B. What are you guys noticing? So the thing I didn't like a little bit on my courts when we were practicing B is you don't have time to do too much dancing here. So watch closely, when am I split stepping? When am I split stepping? When? Raise your hand if you think at contact, at opponent contact. Just before contact. The reason is because then it'll be timed at contact. So you have to tell yourself right before he makes contact. So let's do it again. I want you guys to yell at me when you want me to stop.
If you enjoy this video and you want to see more content like this, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to drop in the comments what video you want me to do next.
This is the hardest part about today. It doesn't get harder than this. You guys did A, you did B when I put you there. Can you do A, B to C? Tell me when to stop. Okay, let's do it again. 1 second, I'm coming. Okay, here we go. You don't have to hit the world's greatest drop just to get to B. So if the goal is just get to B, stop. Stop. Good. Good. So I actually think Brett has too much stop, not enough go. So he's smoking in the lobby. I want him to go. Don't wait. Don't have a cigarette.
If you hit a drop shot,
Go.
a drop shot is going to be hit more slowly. You can use that time to work your way forward. And so you will, if you hit a drop and follow it in, that's when you're going to have to be very aware of stopping, because it's so easy just to be moving and then just move right through their shot. So hit me a drop so that you are moving.
Yep.
So that you can be deliberate about the stop.
Yep. Okay, so hit and go, 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 go. Stop. Yes. Do it again.
That was a
So
good
this is
split
kind of
step.
everyone's movement pattern. Go, 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 go. Stop. See, he's spending too much time watching it. You guys see it? So this is what I don't want it to look like. Did I hit a good one? Did I hit a good one? Okay, now I'm going to go. And now I'm late to stop. You're never going to hit a drop bad enough that where you can't get to B, unless the return of serve is really deep, and that's the next drill. So right now, you're getting balls to progress to B. Does that make sense? We're going to deal with, well, how do we know when to stay back? But the problem everyone has is they sit and have a cigarette in the lobby, and they watch the quality of their drop to determine whether they should go in. So if there's one thing you learned today, listen to this next sentence. Whether or not we go in is not contingent on the quality of our shot. Rarely are we going to hit a drop bad enough to get killed or good enough to get all the way to C. So what is going to determine whether or not we go up if it's not the quality of our shot? Because if we've waited to watch our shot, we've waited too long. Do you understand? That's what's happening to Brett. So what determines whether or not we go in? The return of serve, the quality of the return of serve. So for the purposes of this drill, the return of serve is cooperative. It's short, it's easy, there's not a lot of pace on it. So Brett, let's go again. Have a little faith in ye-self, and let's get scooted to be a little quicker.
No cigarette.
No cigarette buds. Go, go, stop. He's waiting till he's smoking in the lobby. Do you guys see it? What are we? He's
Make your first step
quick.
a little more
Let's
aggressive.
go. Assume you can get to B. Go to B. Just go to B. Go, go, stop. That's what we want.
Make your first step aggressive
Yeah.
and make your stop aggressive.
Yeah.
And then you can coast on step 2 and 3.
Okay. Let's go. Go. Stop. Perfect. That's so different. It was too easy. He wasn't used to having an easy shot in that area. Okay. Go. Go. Stop. Good. Now we're playing pickle. Good. 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 Okay, I heard a really good question. Do you always want us to stop at B? I never want to see you stop between A and B. So notice how there's B, and then Scott said, Jill, draw an arrow. Like you can go a little more, but I do not want you here. This is how we hit out balls. So if you can make it past B, make it past B. For sure. But rarely are we gonna hit a drop good enough to get all the way in. So we gotta get comfortable in B land. Who else? One more and then we're gonna go out. Thank you, Brett. Okay, let's see if we're having a cigarette in the lobby. So she can go quicker and stop sooner. So this is the problem. Everyone waits a little too long to go, then they're late to stop because they're late. So they keep going. So you can go quicker, stop sooner. Go quicker, go, stop. Yeah, so the stop is late. The go is slow and the stop is late. Go, stop.
Ooh, nice.
Good. Good. Go, you're watching it for too long. Perfect.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Because it feels, when you do it right, and I'm here, it feels like you're waiting on me. Like when you're doing it right, you're sitting here like this, and I'm like, oh, she's ready. And when I see that you're ready, it makes me not want to attack you. And when I see that you're running, it makes me want to hit you in the chest because you can't cover it. So I can tell when I'm about to hit this, like what if you're ready, then I don't want to attack you.
Go, stop.
Good.
Good. So that was her best. That was her best cadence. That was the best cadence.
It looks easy when you do it right.
That was
That's
the best
nice.
cadence. I'm guilty of this. This is the last thing, and then we're gonna go out. I've spent the past month trying to work on my drop, thinking I needed a better drop, and I was totally wrong. I needed to get my butt moving, because you could sit here for an hour trying to make the ball bounce. It's really hard. Like, Scott, I wonder if you and I are gonna have the same answer to this question. How often does a professional hit a third shot that bounces?
It's probably, I don't know, 20 to 30%.
I was gonna say 30 to
It's less than
40%.
half.
Yeah. So if you're sitting here and the pros can't do it more than 30 to 40% of the time, you're gonna be back here for an hour trying to make it happen.
They could if they were playing us, but like against their peers, that's not happening.
Yeah. So I'm planning actually on Scott hitting this ball in the air. Just to be clear, like go ahead, hit it in the air. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm planning on making it be. Yeah. Yeah, because that gets the ball down. So the sad truth that no one's going to tell you is this. The more you think you're doing something good by sitting, waiting, and watching, the higher the ball goes. And then when we started making you feel a little more forward, the lower the ball goes. Sad, because you think like, oh, I'm being patient. And there is a time and place for patience when the return is deep. Remember, what we're talking about right now is you've received a short return. So that's really important, because the very next drill we're going to do, you're going to have deep returns, and I'm going to need you guys to chill out for a second. That is the hardest part about pickleball. Go, stop, go. Go, stop, go. Not wait, watch, cigarette. Oh, shoot, I'm late. Run through it. Never stop. Okay? This is the hardest part about pickleball. Here's the good news. Scott, let's share with the group how they can drill this. Go, stop, go. I'm gonna go. It's not this. I have never met an amateur that didn't have an inverted movement pattern. This is a correct movement pattern. An inverted movement pattern is when we cigarette in the lobby and run through it. You can drill the heck out of this. In fact, it's the only thing I recommend you guys drilling for the next couple weeks.